Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Sans with 1,489 rating versus Marty22 with 1,472 rating, so this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in, and then we're going to see a tie, we're going to see another tie, and then we're going to see Sans win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second, and then looking at the deck counts, we see 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it, and then they will be deciding here. And they're choosing to go first, and then looking at the opening hands, we have Ram, Order, Desires, Imperm, Macro. Oh, this hand's nasty going first. Like, no matter what deck you play against, like, no graveyard, no spells, and I'll have a Dryden pop, and they get the draw here, and a monster negate. Like, come on now, this is nice. And then they have Levy, Tracer, Safer, Talents, and Abs. You know what? If Marty wins this game, I'll send him $22. Because there's just no way that they win this game. They're going to go ahead and activate Desires, go ahead and banish. Imagine they draw like Reboot for turn and I just lose $22. This is insane. Even if they draw Reboot, it just doesn't matter. Let's look at the banishes. Book of Moon. That's a pretty good card, like going first and going second. I prefer cards like Book of Moon over like hard going first cards. But also, it kind of makes sense to play these. I had it explained to me by a Pure Zoo player why this kind of stuff is becoming a lot more popular. Like, versus Shaddolls, like, you have to have something like this, or you just cannot win the matchup. And also, like, going first, these cards are, like, extremely well. So that's how it was explained to me. Very, very simple, like, over DB chat. And that kind of makes sense, because like otherwise, like you'd have to like always end on Dryden against Shaddol, or they would just like Shaddol Fusion, and like that's just crazy. And then like all of these like help you with it. They're gonna activate Tanky, go grab Rat from deck to hand, and then summon Rat effect, go dump the Bunny Blast, and then go for Hammer Kong, go for Chakanine effect, bring out Bunny Blast. And then they're going to throw a Dryden on top of that. And then they're going to be setting some back row. Also, weird zone to put Dryden in. I feel like you'd want Bunny Blast like here or somewhere. And then Dryden over here, Dryden up here. Dryden up here would like play in the gravity controller some. But like, I don't think that would like matter too much with Dryden's. But you could like put it over here to like also play around Geo and Anima. But they're gonna go end phase, Trident, pop Bunny, and then Bunny effect, go add back Rat because it was destroyed, and then go ahead and pass turn, draw Gamma. That's the way that like one Rat equals a Trident plus a Zoo in hand without Broad Bull, by the way. That combo's been known for a while now, but it's not bad. Then they're gonna go ahead and normal summon out Seyfried, flip the macro, battle phase, attack Dryden effect, out the Seyfried, pass, draw Judgment. It's not like crazy here because like they just can't set it, but I think their hands just already, like their board's already good enough. Poke for 100 because of Tanky, and then they're going to go ahead, throw some mats on top of that, and then make Zeus, and then pass turn, draw Brotar, and then they're going to go summon out Brotar, link it off for Striker Dragon effect to go ahead and add Boot Sector from deck to hand. And then they're going to activate Boot. They did a misclick there. They're trying to activate the effect of it. And then Chain Imperial Order, pass turn, draw Cosmic, and then pay 7. Normal summon out Rat, go for Hammer Kong, and then Drill. Yeah, just getting the damage in here. Go ahead and poke over for 15, and then 3,000 direct. Pass turn, draw Seyfried, and then take 700 from Order, and then yeah, they just admit defeat. Nice, so I didn't lose my $22. And then going on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and see Marty decide to go first. Looking at the opening hands, we have Harpies, Cosmic, Dark Ruler, Imperm, Phantasme. So just all going second cards right here. Not bad. And then they have Nocto, Chaos Space, Abs, Nib, and Quick Launch. So their hand is also not bad at all. Chaos Space, discard Abs, go grab White, Abs effect, go grab Rocket Synchron, banish Abs for white, and then make Striker, and then they can get all 3 of those effects. And then summon, go search black, go search boot, and then get rid of those to make seal, and then you're going to get Nocto effect there to draw on the chamber, and then normal summon chamber, use that, chain imperm on it, and then they're going to go ahead and banish white, summon out black. Not too sure why you'd imperm this, because like, oh, I guess like, yeah, if they don't get the trap, then Dark Ruler just is live, so fair enough, fair enough. Chaos Space, go put back white, draw on the Talons. Oh, that's just such a good draw. Because, like, they're going to Phantasme, and then you get the Talons peep the hand. Summon out Tracer, go ahead and turn those into a Pepega Ruler, and then you're going to get Pepega Ruler and go grab white off of black, and then mill 5, and we can peep those. Oh, it gets Seyfried engraved, Red MD to grave, Recharger, and then they're going to go ahead and grab back Recharger, activate Boot, and then Boot effects, summoning out Recharger from the hand, and then go for LP, and then turn Chamber into Striker Dragon, and then they're dropping Phantasme here. Go ahead and summon itself out, and then draw 4, put back 3, and just none of those did anything. Imperm, they have a card on board. D-Shifter, they have a card engraved. Yeah, it's like now Talons can rip away the Dark Ruler. And then they're going to go LP effect, bring out Seyfried. And also, every time someone does Talents and they write it down, I always have someone comment, oh, they're not allowed to do that. But on DB, you're allowed to note take. It's kind of like encouraged, actually. Because if you don't, you can just go into the logs and find out what's in their hand anyways. Because you can just, like, you can go, oh, Talents hit Dark Ruler. And then just click every card in their hand. So that way you can go in the logs and see. But Seyfried, get rid of Pepega Ruler, go grab Levy, Striker, pop LP for Recharger, and then Recharger effect, bringing out Tracer from the graveyard. Go ahead and turn those into Savage, and then Savage effect to equip, and then go ahead and pass turn. Keeping Levy in hand, choosing not to go for like a banish here. A little bit interesting since they have, you know, so many ways to like bring this back out, but I guess they don't want to like, I don't even know what they would like get punished by. I guess like a Dark Ruler, but like Whiptail like was just never banishing this because then they wouldn't have another zoo. But they're gonna draw Thoroughblade, and then there's just a mini defeat there. So now going on to the next game, like they had a crazy hand, they had a crazy hand. Let's hope game 3 they both just absolutely open up garbage. No zoos on this side, no dragons on this side, and then they're gonna go ahead and decide to go first. Looking at the opening hand, we have Ash, Book of Moon, Imperm, Desire Strike. This is almost no zoos. This is almost no zoos. And they have World Legacy, Dark Ruler, Tracer, Chaos Space, Recharger. So, this hand's not bad. Definitely not bad. They're going to go ahead and start off with Desires, and then go ahead and banish 10. And then we can peep those real quick. So, there's like Judgment's gone, Barrage gone. And then draw on the strike. They open no zoo. I'm actually so good. I called this. If they open no dragons, like no Tracer and Recharger, everyone would comment and like, oh, DB Grind, you already watched the replay. But I'm actually just a magician. And then go ahead and set, pass, draw Lightning Storm. Draw Quick Launch. I wish I could just get all these. Summon out Tracer. Go ahead, make Striker Dragon effect to go ahead and try to add Boot. Chainsaw Strike. Yeah, negate the effect. Obviously, negate the effect. I guess like negating the summon like plays around Nocto, but if you negate the summon, then they can just try to use the effect. Just clarifying, yeah. Chaos Space, get rid of Recharger, chain Ash Blossom, and then they're gonna go ahead and pass turn there. They're not trying to continue. They draw Desires. Alright, so that Desires is 100% drawing a zoo. No, not a zoo, a Tanky. Alright, a zoo and a Tanky. Fair enough. We can't get them all right, but I'm like halfway right. Banishing a whole bunch of zoos. Yeah, we can assume that there's just a whole bunch of zoos gone. Then they're going to go ahead and Tanky, go grab Thoroughblade, the third Thoroughblade, and then summon it. Go for Borbo, battle phase, attack directly for 17. Main phase 2, go for Tiger Mortar, and then Drident. Set Book of Moon, Called By, and then pass. Lightning Storm, Harpies, Talents. Alright, not quite. They're going to go activate World Legacy Guard Dragon on Tracer, chain Called By. That's huge. And then they're going to go ahead and quick launch, bringing out Tracer from the deck. And then turn that into Striker Dragon, and then Striker Dragon effect to try to go add Boot. They're going to chain Imprint to negate that. And then they said Think. They're going to go Dark Ruler. Battle Phase beat over Dryden, but they already have a zoo in hand. Do not draw a zoo. Crazy enough, they did draw a zoo, but they already had one. Oh, not even shuffling the hand. I already had it. Yeah, fair enough. Go for Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar effect. Equip Thoroughblade. And then go Battle Phase, beat over. Then main phase 2, go for Zeus. Then pass turn, draw Chamber. We're going to go ahead and normal summon out Chamber, effect, Chainsaw and Strike. And then pass turn, draw Ash. And then normal summon out Whiptail, make Chakanine. And then go for Drill. And switch to attack. And then just brrr, 55 for game. That was interesting. Honestly, I really wish that they didn't open up any dragons there. I wish. That would have just been so cool. But, you know, if I did say that, everyone would comment. It'd be a whole big thing. So I guess it's kind of good that they opened up dragons. But that was an interesting match for sure. Game 1, broken hand. Game 2, broken hand. Game 3, a little bit back and forth. But, you know, they did have a solid amount of interruptions. Like Strike, Ash. Like, the hand definitely wasn't bad. But, like, Ash on Chaos Space. The fact that they opened up Recharger so they couldn't go, like, World Legacy, Special Summon back out, Tracer, effect, pop, and then go for, like, a Pepega Ruler there. That was pretty big, too. So, a little bit unfortunate that they opened that, but, you know, it's going to happen. Also, people say, like, there's bricks in this deck. I don't think there's any bricks. You know, drawing Boot Sector is, like, it's a poor draw, but it's not, like, a brick. I don't know. I feel like a brick would be like a Garnet. Something that like, oh man, I drew this. Oh no. Or like Dark Magician with like the Dragoon package. Like stuff that you just... I guess you could put that like the same way. But, I don't know. It still acts as like an extender if you do draw it. It's just like rather poor to draw. Everything else is pretty decent. Like even Tiding, drawing it's like not bad. You know, like Seal Tiding is like solid, and you can do that through like multiple hand traps if you just hard draw Tiding. Overall, still think this is the best deck. We've been seeing a lot more Zoo in high rated DB though. I think it's because like this deck ends the match rather quick, it feels like, and also you don't have to like think too hard with this deck, which is like a huge bonus when playing on DB, because a lot of people that play in DB high rated multitask while they play. And being able to do multiple things, it's pretty nice, for sure. Or you can talk to people like while playing this deck and still play it like pitch perfect. But going over how long the replay was, it was rather quick. Oh, yeah, the game's just not even over yet. Hey, the GGs. Gotta love to see it. Aw, but no GGs from them. Aw, I thought it was them that said GG and then left. Never mind, gotta hate to see it. Say your GGs, people. It's not hard. Did they say they're good lucks? Alright. We take that. You gotta say the good lucks and the GGs. It's very simple. GL, GG. Two different keys on the board. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.